Hello everyone and welcome back. It has been a chaotic couple of weeks over here on my end, and this is the first puzzle I have solved, or will be solving in about 3 weeks, so it has been chaos, but feels good to be back. And today we have the Orbital box by EscapeWelt. So this is another clue box, very similar to the ones by ID Venture that I've solved in previous videos. So let's see what this has in store for us. The Orbital box. What do we got in here? Alright, we got a little excerpt. You are the captain of a team of colonialists set off from Earth to Elisia, the second habitable planet. Your ship has left the solar system, and now you can make an interdimensional jump to discover a new world for the Earthlings. To achieve this goal, there are only a few steps left to take. Check with the radar and plot the exact landing route, bypassing dangerous sectors and objects on this unknown planet. Disable the autopilot systems by choosing the correct combination of letters. Direct the power of all energy cores to the warp accelerator, having previously unlocked it. The power supply system on the ship is reliable, but confusing, like a labyrinth. However, such an experienced captain like you can definitely do it. Well, that sounds exciting. And here we have the puzzle box. Once again, with all these clue boxes, the detail is just absolutely awesome. And this one has a whole lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to leave this open in case I need to reference which goes where. There's a whole lot to pay attention. So let's get this started, see what we have. Alright, so check with the radar and plot the exact landing route, bypassing dangerous sectors and objects of this unknown planet. So what do we got here? We got all sorts of stuff. Letters here. Oh, we got the dial up here. Oh, we got 4 dials, okay. 1 on each side. We got a slider here and a slider here. Oh, that slider comes right out. Yeah, nothing holding that one in. So, okay, so we have that piece. This one. Nope, that one doesn't come out. In general, with these clue boxes, you don't just try to find things that are loose or just mess around. There's usually a logical order to these. So check with the radar and plot the exact landing route, bypassing dangerous sectors and objects. So maybe we got the radar here, potentially. There we go. Okay. We got all those symbols on there to match up. All 4 of those. I think I need to rotate the entire thing to match up with all these circles. I'm guessing all those lines should connect in somehow. So let's try to rotate this around a bit. See what can make sense. Oh, okay, those line up nicely. So we got that. Oh, okay, so all these squares are lining up nicely in the middle here. Okay, that's a nice waypoint. And get this last one. that lines up. And this almost, that lines up. And last, that lines up. Okay. So we got all this lined up perfectly. So I think we got step 1 done. Step 2 is disable the autopilot system by choosing the correct combination of letters. Combination of letters where? Let's see. So we got letters on this side. So we got D, U, C, and R. We have letters on the side here, D, R, no U and C. We have only a couple letters on the top, mostly symbols. Then we have more on the bottom. Those are 5. Do we have sliders here? So it looks like there's a couple sliders, but no, they're not moving right now. Does any of this move? No, this all seems pretty solid and looks pretty solid. Yeah. I can't really see much movement on this panel here. There are a couple symbols in here, but overall not seeing much. Okay, so this slider is doing something. It's got some symbols on it. So we have an X, and then we have a little triangle with a circle in it. You can see that there. So are those symbols elsewhere? So we have all these pieces of the puzzle. All sorts of different shapes. Almost like they could interlock with one another. Don't know if that has anything to do with the solution. D, U, C, R. So some of these letters here, with the lines connecting them, actually open up to these boxes with symbol. Well, so does Y. So K does, Y does, W does E. So L doesn't get it. No, yeah, L can get a symbol too. There's gotta be something I'm missing there. So B doesn't get a symbol. We got 1 lines, 2 lines, and 3 lines for some of these. There's just so much going on. So what about these? So we got RBLY, RBLY, ELYK, ELYK, BDWK, BDWK, SQG. Oh, okay, so maybe we have to see what connects, because S, Q, and G are all up here. Okay, so maybe we need to slide this around and see if we can make them continuous. Maybe? I don't know. So what if we assume the X is the finish and that triangle thing's the start? Maybe? So then if we bring this over here to start with E, it's not really connecting across. This, oh, maybe because E's over here, so we can go do this. Okay, so that connects to E. And then we need to maybe ones where we can get that same symbol in. L, Y. That can go into Y. And then can this one go into K as well? K goes up there. Okay. So we got that symbol to go into all 4 of those. Maybe, what if we try the RBLY? See if that does something. So R can get the X. B can't get anything. Okay. And then what about BDWK? Well, that can't get anything either because B can't. So ELYK, which corresponds to Q. So on this radar, only one of these dots actually goes kind of off the map. We have all these symbols around here too. That one goes to U. What happens if we go to the U? So maybe we use the symbol that's there to go over. Where do these symbols appear? Just on these sides, so maybe this one, and then U as a single line. We do single line here. No. Oh! Ooh, we might be getting somewhere. Okay, this piece needs to move, so that's what this slider is doing. Okay. Well, that's gonna get us somewhere, so I need to move this up. So then, if I move all this stuff out of the way, move this up. Okay, maybe now we're getting somewhere. Oh! Okay, whew, breakthrough. Got a whole bunch of letters. Oh my gosh, stuff's falling apart. Got a whole bunch of letters there now. And this piece just fell right out the top somehow. I think it was probably held in by that piece. Yes, it was. So once that moved out of the way, we pull this one down and this one down. Okay, so it doesn't quite open up. We still got to turn the dials the right way. Okay, so Q and U, X and Z. Okay, Q, U, X and Z. Maybe go on the top here. Put the Q and the U on the sides. Q, U, X and Z. There we go. Okay, so we got the 2, which will line up right there. And then this one goes to this terminal, which will be a 1 line. Please be it. Oh, you're kidding me, it's not. Oh, do I have it? Because there's 2 different orientations. You can do Q and X, or you can do Q and X, and you get 2 different symbols. How can that be? Is there... Maybe Q needs to go on this side? Because that's the side it solved it from? Maybe? Q and X. And then this is the U side, U and Z. So it'd be single line here, and then the line with the dot here. No. There's got to be something more missing, like something's connecting, or... I mean, what's the point of this? Because you have U and Z, it's like... They have to match up here, because that's the only way they do match up. I'm fairly confident that those are the right letters. ZU and QX. So we had original letters of Q and U. Is there any indication on which side they should go on? I don't see anything, so maybe we do Q, U, going X and Z. 2 and 1, new. Maybe the opposite way. X and Z, which would be dot and triple. There we go. Well, that's a pretty cool engraving there. And what do we have in here? Come on, there we go. Bam. There we have it. That is the orbital box. Well, I will not try to pretend like I understand how that works at the very end. I mean, I obviously got the letters right. I still do not understand that orientation. If there's any sort of logic behind it. If there was some logic behind it and someone knows the answer, drop a comment down below. I'd be very curious to understand that a little bit more. But regardless, we got there just shy of an hour, and that is the orbital box. Pretty fun puzzle from EscapeWelt. This is the second one of theirs that I've done. First one was the Fort Knox box. I have the Fort Knox Pro coming very soon from their Kickstarter. I think I just got the shipping notification today, so that's pretty exciting. I'm sure to have that in a couple weeks. And then I have all the other puzzles sitting here as well, except for I believe House of the Dragon. So I have the pyramid and the space box here as well. So we'll be doing those in the coming weeks. Well, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, liking the video, commenting. I appreciate any feedback that you can provide. And until next time, I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.